Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading. Going to get straight into it. This is your reading for the 20th to the 26th of April. Do you know this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. I hope you get something out of it, but take what you will from it. I hope you're all looking after yourselves and keeping the momentum going, everything that's going on, and looking after each other. Okay, last cards. Let's put these down so we can get a little bit more clarity for your reading, and then we can get into it. See what this energy holds for you. Okay, so the overall energy for your reading is a Four of Winter. So here we have Cancer. We have set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep or vacation. So yes, the Four of Winter. Now this is about having that time out. Let's take some time out to recharge, refuel, refresh. Just really bring yourself back into alignment. You know, there's been a lot going on, and you may have found that you are feeling a bit tired and maybe a bit over it. So have that time out. Definitely take that time out for yourself, Cancer. And here we have the 10 of Winter. This is the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependence. So this to me says that all this responsibility and all this sort of pressure that's been on you, Cancer, is now going to be leaving. We've got the 10, which is the end of that cycle. So then that is going to go and you will be able to rest. Now, here we have this that you are feeling at the time, this is still the overall energy that it's hard to make a decision. It's like, what do I do next? And with that resting, then you'll find that you'll be able to come back out of that and know exactly what you need to do, because the sun is there for you. So there's that sun energy, that's happiness, that's joy, that's contentment, that's satisfaction, that's been able to, just bring things to a beautiful point there. So don't worry about the indecision. Don't worry about what decisions you're going to make, because they will be the right decision. Now this is you, in your mindset and how you're thinking about everything. So you have immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage in a passionate relationship. So your mindset is that you want things to start moving forward. You want things to start amping up. You want to, you've been in, limbo for long enough and lockdown or whatever for long enough, and that, you're wanting to be able to bring out that passionate side of you. Maybe you felt a bit stifled and that's stopped you from being who you really are. Now, the other way that a part of how you're thinking is that you're not sure that you're seeing everything clearly enough, and that may have been why you had this indecision, is because you're not sure if you have all the information. Now, just be reassured that whether you have all the information or not, that that you had the Sun card, so there is that success coming from it anyway. So don't worry about the things that may seem hidden. And at this time, we're all sort of waiting to see, what is the truth, what is really going on, how's this going to pan out. So there is a lot of that at the moment anyway. So it's natural for you to be in that thought. But, this is the basis of the reading. So the intuition is there for you, dear Cancer. You will know, because you can intuitively connect to the to spirit, to your guardians. You're getting some information that is going to sort of, if you're thinking about it and it doesn't feel right, then that isn't right. So if it's too good to be true, then it is. But when it comes in and it just feels like the right thing or the right thought or the right way to proceed forward, know that is you, coming from a place of understanding and of knowing, so it has that chance of success. Now here it says trust in your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, and insights that come through meditation. So yes, very much about the messages. Once again, we have that Four of Swords, so this is really confirming that you need to take a rest, take a break, really, take some time out for yourself, maybe get out by yourself, just have that, I don't have to think about anything at the moment, I'm just going to be. Now, in the past, is that that you were dreaming. There were some dreams. There were some. You were ready to launch into something, and this may have got in the way of everything. But this is saying embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, and trust yourself. So you were feeling really good about yourself and who you were, and were quite confident in who you were in the past. There, you also you were steadily, getting those resources together, building up a financial nest egg, really sort of making way in your world, as it were, when it comes to finances and resources. So that was in the past. Now we're looking at the immediate future. Now this is going to happen soon. And because this is a weekly one, with this, what we've just talked about is the beginning, this is the middle, and the others will be the rest of the week. And here we have the 9 of summer, so wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. So yes, there will be success coming through. You will be able to get what you've been asking for. Things will come up and be able to happen for you, because that's what you've been waiting for. So that's fantastic. And then you have justice, because this balance had to happen. This outcome had to come about, because this is what you would, this is your just rewards, this is what it's been sort of manifesting and in the background has been, getting ready for you to have. So very much that balance being brought through. Okay, so here we have the Justice card, and this is you. So that's number 8. So there's some power behind you, Cancer. Now it says take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. So, this is you stepping up and going, yes, I'm going to make this happen, but I'm going to do it in a way that is honouring everybody, honouring myself, and that I'm going to have everything lined up before I move forward. And then we got the Justice card again. So, yes, this is you, because you are wanting things to work out, and you know that they have to work out. You know that this is your, this is for you. You are the one that's going to make that happen. You've got some decisions to make, and you are juggling things at the moment. So it may be that you're having to, pull the resources from one area and put them into another. But that is all about, this is the cycle of life anyway. This is what we do all through life. And that, and it may be that we are having to do it, we are feeling a bit emotional about it and feeling a little bit lost with this. But, this is where you are at the moment. This is you. You are the juggler of resources. Now, how you are in this situation this week is that you have the 5 of Springs. So, opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, and overly ambitious people. So here we have this making things work for everybody. So this is that energy. That's what you're doing. You're making sure that everybody gets what they want, but you're finding it hard because there's differing needs, there's differing opinions. You're feeling like you're the one that stepped up and is wanting to sort this, but you're not being appreciated for it. And there's others that think they know how it should happen and how it should be done, and you may be having a bit of a tussle there. But this is saying that you will find your voice, Cancer. You will be able to communicate. You'll be, we say, no, this is an idea that I have, and I'm going to, this is where we're starting from. This is the starting point. And he is looking and saying, I've got this in hand. So this is how you are. So you will stand strong, even though you have those opposing forces. And here you have as one of your desires is unity. So of course, yes, you're wanting everything to pull together. Now do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see what works for you in a spiritually minded community. So, this is your desires. You've had these opposing, opposition coming to you, and, the justice of everything and how it should be working out, because that's how it's meant to work out. You're wanting everyone to do the right thing for the right reasons, and that that you may have had to look at a different way to make it work. And you're also wanting to make sure that that you are that strong person, that person who's got everything in hand, that you're able to provide for everybody, even if it's just for yourself, that you put everything in place that's going to make things work out. The King of Pentacles could be also someone in your life at the moment that you see as being very strong and very centered and very, and able to is good with money and things like that. And, that's maybe your hope, is that they are going to be there and they're going to step up for you. But let's see what your outcome is there. for this week, Cancer. So here we have the 6 of summer. So children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So what, this is that reflection and going back and sort of, oh, we did this and we did that and it worked out like this and it worked out like that. Now maybe you have seen in the past that things have been working really, really well, and that you have made something work, and this is and it's not working now for you, but this is encouraging you to have a really good look at what happened back then. What age were you, what situation were you in, what circumstances were happening. Is this really indicative? Is it a good comparison of what's happening now and where you're at in this stage of of your life experience? And also it can be that you've seen things like this, that things have in the past have been quite hard and not very good. Have another look. See if it was really as bad as you anticipated or thought of. And there also will be some people coming, that may come back into your life that you haven't talked to. There's that reconnection, and that's allowing you to sort of get that good feeling coming from the past, that nostalgia, which is a lovely place to go at times if we perceive it in the way that it was done. Now here we have also for your outcome is that you will be able to find the information you need. You will be able to pull up that wisdom. The Hermit goes looking for information, for inspiration, and you have the intuition card with the High Priestess. So that's going to allow you to be able to really get that clear vision. Those thoughts are going to be based on an understanding that is grounded, and it will be all illuminated for you, which is great. So, don't worry about things being hidden and you're not having all the information. Your intuition will come through. When you make those decisions that others may not see as being the right decision, you will know that you are on the right path, and that you can sort of stand up and say, no, this is the idea that I have, and I believe it to be, in the best interest of everybody, and we're going to go down that route for now. So very strong place to be in for you. Now this is the abundance card, or the manifestation card. I'm just going to pull 2 more cards. The next one is the messages from heaven. So this is a loved one that has passed over, or an ancestor, or even just somebody that impacted your life that has moved on, and we'll get the message from them. And the last card is I've pulled the major arcana only from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, because I wanted just to get an overview for this and not a whole reading from these cards. Alright, so let's see. Okay. Here we have whatever I desire, I can acquire. So yes, that definitely, there's a horseshoe, that's that fortune, that's that, making things grow. You've got the goddess energy there with the 3, so you can that's about manifestation, bringing in the magic, bringing in the beauty, really sort of, finding your desire and your passion and connecting with it. And whatever I desire, I can acquire. So this is that thought that, if you put the thought out there, that is what comes back. So whatever flows grows. So if you're flowing negativity, then you're growing negativity. If you're flowing that abundance, thought, mindset, then abundance will grow. If you believe that it is yours and you should have it, then that will be coming towards you. Focus on the good and what you want, and not on what you don't have and what you don't want. So yeah, really, really look at that as a thought. Now this is beautiful, because this is your loved one, or that person that had passed over that you thought of when we first pulled that card there, Cancer. And they are saying, I am standing right next to you. Now this will be with you throughout that week, so that your loved one or this person is going to be really supporting you, and you're going to feel their strength. You're going to feel, there might have been things about them that you admired and you thought, I wish I could have been like that. Now they're going to lend you their energy. They're going to allow you to pull, to draw on what they had and the strengths they had, and also that unconditional love. So you will feel supported all the way through the week, and that is really, really beautiful. And at those times when you feel alone or you don't feel supported, you just remember that they are standing right next to you. You can have a conversation with them. You can, just feel their beautiful warmth and their energy and their love surrounding you when you need it. They're so gorgeous. And here we have your last card, which is the youth card. So what this is to me is that you are able to, you know, to pull on that youthfulness, that coming from a new perspective. You know, it's kind of like, you know, doing things again, but doing them from a very open and you know, sort of pure way of doing things. So the youth is all about finding himself and about how, you know, how the world is working and what's going to work best, and the truth behind everything. So that is your energy, Cancer, which is really great, because you can, you know, get rid of all that stuff that's been there, that's just sort of coloured it not very nicely, you know what I mean? Like, our life experiences can sometimes give us a perspective that's a little bit, you know, jaded and not very positive. So this is saying push that aside, really bring through that youthful energy where, you know, your life, the world is your oyster, and your life is there for you to create and make and explore and find out. So beautiful energy there for you to bring through for yourself there, Cancer. Well, that's a great reading. You're going to have a fabulous week, and it's going to be a very fulfilling and successful one. And I wish you all the best. Stay safe, stay sane, and take care of yourself. Bye.